Coach, just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Let's go, D. Hey, Charlie. Mike 5-5. It's our time. It's our time.
First carry for Royce Freeman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Wahoo! Hey! Ready?
This is Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch the car. Watch the car. Get it.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round.
Right there. 54. Yep. 54, Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Locke trying again after the pick 6. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Look at me. Zipper. Me. I got this. 5. 55 to Mike. Check now.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Locke now on 1st down. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Back, go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw it is Lock. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
At the 6-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. You remember me. Let's go, baby. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll run here with Freeman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Here's Lock. That's complete to the tight end Sample. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Henry. Yeah, I got you. Sit. Drop. Check 25.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And some space here. Derrick Henry all alone. Past the 20. Touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry, 75 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Lock going to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You ready?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 1st down, Locke. This is the tight end Fant. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Locke now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
On the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, 41 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a big run that time by Henry. 43 yards on the ground.
That's good. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34. I don't think you put it right.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, exit.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They fake the handoff, now Locke. This one hauled in by Sample. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
On first down, it's Freeman, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
55. Cut. Check. Smooth. 55 is my guy, 55. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Get the leg. Hey, Echo. Mike 55.
Now Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Derrick Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on!
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Down.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Ready?
Clock will try again on 2nd down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready? 90 Wolf. Check 55, Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to
Hey, wahoo! Slide.
Again, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. All right. Hey.
motion me out.
Snap.
Freeman And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Well, you don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. That one good for 24 yards.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
Set, ready? 10 logo.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, Haywood.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Deshaun Hamilton there to make the grab. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Come on. He shot it.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. This is Henry. And an alley to run. run. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You better be afraid of me. You better.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
35 to Mike. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Shift. Check.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Go. Hold.
Now a handoff looking right. He finds an opening past the 40. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Bridgewater to throw it. And he's got this down to the 35. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Bridgewater. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there.
Richie James on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
What up, bro?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Yeah.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Now watch one.
Here's Locke to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Yep.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
I just took out a receiver. I got locked back in there. I gotta stay focused.
Locke now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Check 3.
Into the red zone, it's Locke.
Picked off, baby. Picked off, baby. Let's go, Kev. To the house, my nigga. Let's go, Kev. With the stutter step on him. Put the stutter step on him. Let's go. Pick 6, bro.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I'm on duty after this, so I got you. Whatever you want, Troy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's locked. That one into the hands of Hamilton. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I'm about to start letting my computer play.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Lock now on 1st
Jack,
down.
baby, let's go.
Coming, and he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, Delta. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey. Mike 55. He's driven.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Foxtrot. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day.
Down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Yep. Motion.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense.
Check. Check 15. Check 15.
After the penalty, it's Henry. That'll be a gain of 16, and that'll bring up second down. Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Check nickel. Out. Ball try. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Hey.
Don't say nothing.
Let it go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 68 yards.
Let's go.
And the Titans are able
Broke
to
another
extend
one, bro.
their lead. And on that
Yo,
long
bro.
run, maybe the
Yo, bro.
defense caught napping
Remember
a
that
little
game?
bit.
Remember that game I told you
Concentration level may not have
Ezekiel
been
Elliott
there.
had
I agree with you
341,
on
right?
that one because
22
those
carries?
types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost
Right?
like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
Well, Derrick
Whoosh,
Henry
and
almost
off he
there with
goes.
like 11 carries. I got 357 rushing yards total. I think
Set now to kick this
my
one
nigga
away,
Etienne,
and
the
off it
backup
goes.
running back from Clemson, Etienne. That nigga just broke one for like
This
60
will be
from me.
taken in at the
60,
one.
70 from me.
And not a bad return here.
I had
He gets
to
it out to the
unplug the mic to do part of
25-yard
the talking,
line.
the live can hear all that shit. I ain't want them niggas to hear names and what the fuck y'all talking about. Alright, cool then. Perfect.
The Broncos
I'm in the
onto
fourth
the
quarter,
field,
bro. I'm
ready
gonna
to
be
start
there.
their
Well,
next
no,
drive.
I gotta-
And for them, a touchdown their last
I got
go
another
around.
Madden.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Block going to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's
Little
knocked
Mac, a big
away
Mac,
and
and a
incomplete.
double Mac.
Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
Yeah, too much.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to the air on second down. It's locked.
Picked off, baby. Picked off, baby.
Fourth time today. He's picked off near his own 48. And he's free going down.
Let's
the
go,
left side.
pick
It's a
six.
foot race. And he's
Oh,
going
bro.
to score.
61,
It's a
27.
Titans touchdown.
Talk about payback and last year, ass something like fucking a player.
Well, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevon Seymour.
One-handed pick.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think Kevin Seymour just picked it off one hand. If he didn't pick it, Dory was over them niggas.
But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe
I just threw a pick right back.
And it's intercepted.
I just threw a pick right back, bro. I just threw a pick right back. My first turnover of the game.
In enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I got you, Biggie, right there.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Open man here is Hamilton. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Huh? Well, I got what? What?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Hey, wahoo!
Block again here on 2nd and 10. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. James has got it. Complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw it is Locke. And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. This is Brown, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Broncos are in for 6.
Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And I think the Broncos have it. They do. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Hey, Haywood! Topper!
Mike 55! Hey, let's get this. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Bud! Let's go!
Clock now on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Brown shreds him with a stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Shoot.
Bravo! Ready!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They come up in an offset eye.
15 line.
You gonna see me?
Hey, Alpha!
Son, you gonna see me in your nightmares. Pick the edge.
Get it!
Here's Locke. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A first down carry for Henry. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA
this nigga has 49
Sports.
rushing yards,
Find
bro. I
us
had
on Twitter
395, 46 passing yards.
NFL.
I didn't even have to pass.
The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
Vanessa, I hear you. Nigga put the Rocky meme up, bro. Throw the damn towel. My boy Derrick Henry took it to the bayou. This nigga Von Miller was a non-factor, bro. He didn't even sack me. Locked him up. Why is she so mad? She just got out the bath, bro.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era.
Almost did all my team goals this year, bro. I'm at 98% for 3,000 team passing yards. Rush for 25 touchdowns, I'm at 96%. Get 50 sacks, I'm at 94%. 2,000 team rushing yards, I'm at 89%. 4,000 team passing yards, I'm at 73. 2,500 rushing yards, 71%. 60% for 300 first downs. Allow 15,000 yards or less? Yeah, that's not happening. Those are all zeros.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man. Got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her claim she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, he like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to guard.
So Bears, Seahawks, and me and Chiefs, bro.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah,
Yo, who the fuck simmed? Oh my fucking god, bro, I'm fucking vexed right now. I'm fucking vexed.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it.
Bro, they just fucking simmed the league twice, yo. I advanced the league to the next week, to the championship games, the NFC and AFC championship games, right? And somebody, yo, bro, they just fucking simmed our game, man. Who, yo, bro, I'm so vexed right now, my nigga. So after I finish my game, right? I set your force, and then I advanced. I turn injury off, and I advanced. As I'm looking through the, cause you know how they give you game day tracker with the breakers and shit, let you know who to look at and shit, the messages. So I'm on that screen, and then my brother called me, so I'm sitting here talking to my brother. Nigga, as I'm sitting here, the screen changes straight to Pro Bowl. Who the fuck just sent, bro, nigga? You won anyway, 24-20. But who the fuck just sent, bro? I didn't even get to play, man. I'm in the chat right now, bro. I'm vexed, yo.
You know who it was? Because the Bros made it to the finals. That's crazy, bro. That nigga salty as fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That nigga salty as fuck.
Are you ready?
That's, yo, bro. That's wild, man. He the only commish on. Bro. Hold up, let me go to members. Rob is off. Oh, and now Broncos is off all of a sudden. Nigga just got off. It says 2 minutes ago he got off, bro. 2 minutes ago. No, ain't nobody press it twice. You can't press it twice. And Drew can't advance, and Rob is off unless Rob did it from the phone with the chat. But he can't do it from the phone either. Well, he can do it from the phone, but he's not. Why would he do that? Yeah, but I already had turned the injuries off. I set your force, and then I forced advance to the next week. I was in the game strategy thing, going through our game strategy. I was about to do the upgrade players in practice, and that shit turned pages on me. Went straight to Pro Bowl, bro.
Like, if them niggas don't hit you, we can play tonight.
Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got rap controls.
I'll bring it back.
Take a breather. Cardio kingpin.
I'll bring it back. Oh, you close the store now?
You know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+.
Let me call you right back.
Alright, bro.
Simultaneously over Joyce Rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got. Three turn. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll
Nigga, man, I beat him. I beat my boy before, man. Like, I know that nigga is tough. Like, I know I probably wasn't gonna win that game, my nigga. But still, bro, I beat that nigga before, bro. You gotta let me play that fucking game, man. You can't do that bullshit, man. Now we on fucking Pro Bowl.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow.
my rocket fuel.
Blow your mind. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. Cause the money low, I'ma grab some from man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you fuck like a limbo. She said she not a, she an ooh, why you do that like that? It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geek, too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Okay, yo.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout.
Yo.
In the clutch, I'ma shine out.
Yo, Broncos did us dirty, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Nigga, he sinned the league twice, bro. Both our games got sinned. We both lost. Nigga, we both lost. You said sim to the next round so you can play your game, correct? So I turned injuries off. I simmed the league to the AFC and NFC championship. It was me versus Chiefs, you versus Seahawks, my nigga. And I'm going through the training and upgrading my players and reading the messages, and the whole screen went black. And then when it popped back up, it said Pro Bowl. So what that means? Somebody pressed sim while you was on the game, correct? Yeah, I'm not dumb, my nigga. Broncos did that shit on purpose, bro, because you fucking lost. That's trash, my nigga. That's trash as fuck, bro. No, neither one of us, bro. My game is gone too. It's the fucking Seahawks and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Bro, I'm fucking vexed, bro. That's trash, bro. You can't do that, man. You lost 41-20, I lost 24-20. That's BS, man. I'm telling you, yo, bro, I'm not fucking with Broncos no more, bro. No more, my nigga. Nah, I'm not fucking with that nigga no more, bro. That's wild as fuck, bro. He probably caught himself trying to sim after our game. No, and I'm pretty sure he saw that I already have sinned. That's trash, my nigga. I was going through my game strategy and upgrading my players, my nigga. And next thing you know, the screen go black and say AFC, NFC, Pro Bowl. Play Pro Bowl. Look at the top, my nigga, lost 24-20. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, bro? Hold up. Hell yeah, and I got proof, my nigga. I'm still live, nigga. I'm still live. So you can see when that shit changed after I sinned. I'm gonna stop my live right now so you can go back and watch that shit, bro. Go to my live, bro, and watch like the last